Hi, it's Hazel, and welcome to my channel, Hazel and Aka Design. If you're wondering why you're looking at a blank slate here, it's because I'm going to be doing an unboxing of a gigantic box that I received via a long and complicated journey from Carol at Crinkled Path Journals. The box is too big to put on the desk, and I see it's going to be a bit of a treasure hunt because the first thing at the top of the box was this. Number 3, open July 26th, and it's obviously she's included some stuff for the Christmas in July swap 2024. So as it is, I've exercised extreme willpower and maturity in not peeking into this box, which was not sealed, because just to give you a bit of background, Carol's husband was a speaker at a conference in Denver. That's where my son and his family live. So Carol made like she was a courier person and hand delivered this big box to my daughter-in-law, who then put it into their rented RV, which then made its way to Alberta and to the Jasper National Park, where this past weekend I married my niece. So if that all sounds complicated, there's a little more. So I in turn passed 2 boxes, one for Carol, one for Angela, in this with my family in this rented RV. So I thought, oh, they'll probably want to ditch these boxes as soon as they cross the border going back home, but apparently not, because with a 40-foot RV, I don't think they can pull up at most post offices. So they might not get actually mailed until the kids get home to Denver. Anyway, long, convoluted story. The result being that we found a way to, I don't know, beat the postal system. No, to exchange love and generosity with people that we truly don't know. I mean, maybe we know them at a gut level, but certainly I think Carol is one of the nicest people I've never met. Let's just put it that way. Anyway, I'm going to set this aside and keep digging and try to go in order. So let's see. This is now over the last many months, probably since Christmas. You know, I've bought some items at from Carol through the live sales. And likewise, she's bought some items for me. So our boxes will include paid items as well as items that were, oh, lovely card. Oh, okay. Dear Hazel, thank you for being unabashedly you. You're a treasure for all the times you've made me ponder or burst out with laughter or a surprise snort. Love to make people snort. Thank you for sharing the honesty, the gory details. Oh, I think she means like surgical, medical, and the expanse of your creativity, all with a humble, approach and the attitude that we all have room to grow. Sending a hug in a box until the day I can hug you for reals. Love, Carol. I feel likewise, my dear. Likewise. Okay, so what have we here? This looks fancy. Belated birthday wishes. Okay, so let's rip into this. And of course, we're not gonna, maybe I'll just save time and slide this lace off. I'll worry about the knot later. And of course, like a true, nut, I'm going to save the paper. Try to do this as gingerly as possible. Yeah, so it is July 2nd as I'm taping this. So, of course, July 1st is Canada Day. It's the day when, you know, Canadians celebrate the country. And it was a travel day for us because we were coming home, like I say, from this wedding. And it was really nice seeing people. Oh, more. And I have to say, if there was a downside to the whole weekend, because we left on Friday, if there was a downside at all, it was the fact that it was a holiday weekend. And, you know, of course, I had duties, which meant that, you know, it was holiday shop hours and so on, and really couldn't do any thrifting. And I have been such a good girl. I haven't thrifted since, well, probably a week or two before my surgery, and, you know, anyway. Oh, look at this. Wait, let me get rid of this paper. I'm making a pile of stuff on the floor. Look at those colors. It is gigantic. I can't, yeah, and it's obviously not lined or, you know, doesn't have any padding like batting or anything. So a person could, you know, I think that makes it maybe a little bit easier to work with. But if that is not a riot of colors, the kind that, let's just see if we can estimate the size here. 23 plus another 10, so about a yard this way, and that's quadrupled. Or okay, math is hard. It is lots. I could turn it into a quilt. Never mind, you know, journal covers or whatever. Oh, I love this. Beautiful. Thank you, Carol. We'll put that aside. Okay, I remember buying. Oh, okay, I see. There are 2 more envelopes. These are the, you know, part of her Christmas in July swap. So I'm going to put these with these and remember to do them as directed. Okay, I remember buying this Art Nouveau style book of Alphonse. I always say Mucha. I don't know if that's right. That's how a Ukrainian would say it. All 72 plants from document. Oh, I love it. Look, and I flip right to the page with poppies. Beautiful. See, I didn't realize that he did, you know, these kinds of portrait studies and so on. I think more of the colorful, you know, these kinds of things. Oh, there are dogs in that one. And another poppy. Man, I have to do a poppy journal. He did seem to like the female form, didn't he? I cannot believe this. This is beautiful. I had good taste when I bid on this. Ay, ay, ay. See, these are the sorts of things that we think of. Oh, a wardrobe malfunction. Janet Jackson. Yeah, great. I'll have to obviously go through this in more detail. Oh, and then, oh, so she tucked it. And I had also bid on these shoes, which I thought, okay, what it's, so this, yeah, these are stickers, I think. Yeah, it must be a sticker. And there's something for my Peacock journal too. Cool. Cool, cool. Okay, let's put that aside. Oh, and I had also wanted some of these. I wasn't familiar with this, but look at how cool. You know, if you've watched any of those live sales, you know that everyone is going nuts for paper dolls. I think some of them might have little creepy expressions on their faces, but we don't have to use those. Like, look at this girl. Woo! Look how sweet. But I think, you know, the thing that sort of hooked me was some of the, like the paper doll. Now I probably won't be able to find that page again, but you saw where I opened the book. That was like this. Dorothy and her frocks from the spring-summer 1925 so-and-so catalog. And of course, like you, my daughter and I sort of had, you know, went a little berserk when porcelain dolls sort of became, you know, readily available, and they were like, I think we got rid of some of them because really, you know, that's one of those collections that kind of didn't really go anywhere. But I did, what year is this? 1981. But I did keep a few whose outfits were too beautiful to let go. And why am I keeping them? Who knows? Oh, look at these. Wouldn't those make cute, you know, like journaling cards? Oh my God, but of course you'd have to choose one side or the other. So this is just more, you know, sort of additional stuff, the whole doll collecting craze, I guess. Thanks, Carol. Okay, let's keep going here. Oh, I remember bidding on this. The Family of Man, the greatest photographic exhibition of all time, 503 photos from, 68 countries. Oh, you can just tell by this, okay, 1955. Look at the color of this paper. And this is sewn in so a person could take it apart quite nicely. See, kids, this is when people learned how to do cursive. Clasp the hands and know the thoughts of men in other lands. John Masefield. Eat bread and salt and speak the truth. This needs some exploration. Great book. Again, it will be hard to make decisions. That's beautiful. Okay, what do we have here? And you can tell by the number of books and so on that these are, see, I don't think, this must be a gift because I don't remember. Anyway, what I'm sputtering and trying to say here is you know, obviously books make boxes heavy. Illustrated Stitch Guide and Source Book of Inspiration. Judith Baker Montano, 1995. So not particularly old, but isn't it nice when these have those monochrome? Oh, this is beautiful. Now, if a person, see, I do have some probably less attractive reference books for, you know, for the how-to of some of these stitches. So that probably means that it's a-okay to cut these things up and use them. Beautiful. One year or one half of a year, I was doing the Roxy's Journal of Stitcher or whatever she calls it. And that was quite good. I did the thing, I never assembled my book though. Which means that I've got all those loose pages of embroidery that could be used. I love this book. Maybe at some point I should do a video, a bolo, a bolo thing. Oh, see, this is another thing that makes something heavy. I remember bidding on beads because, I have a shortage. Not. See, Kim Newberg and Thelma, the two gals I met in Manitoba in March, are famous for doing window dangles. And Kim has a series, well, maybe not a series, but at least one video on making dangles. So Thelma had given me, I can see them from here, given me 4, or is that 5? I guess 5. And I am determined, like with beads like this that are so big and, they wouldn't lend themselves well to work in a journal, but would they not be beautiful in a, worked into a window dangle? So watch for that. And by all means, check out and subscribe to... How does she know that I collect H's? This looks ancient. It's so country. We cannot, there is no year visible, but you can just tell with the packaging and the, so I've actually started putting all my H's, no matter what format they are, whether they're, like a Scrabble letter or a sticker or whatever, all together. So that will go with my other H's. Thank you, my dear. Okay, what do we have here? I like this bag too. It's like baby's first Christmas, where the kid loves the box almost more than the gift. Well, that's not true, but in this case, this kid loves the packaging as much as the contents. Okay. This, I am positive, would be feed sack, or some of it anyway. And like a, well, I was going to say like a dummy, but a person shouldn't call themselves a dummy. Uppercase, who, publishers, she's a one-woman operation, based out of Calgary, has a series of those uppercase books. And I'm on the mailing list, so I got a notice about the book on feed sacks. I think she had just a limited number of quantities, and I didn't, hit whatever. I didn't choose it. And of course, now it's sold out and out of print. But I think she intends to republish. So when that happens, I will be buying my own copy, because I think there are enough examples in that book. Now, this is seersucker, so that wouldn't be. That's seersucker. I think there are enough examples in that book that a person should actually be able to, see their own pattern, see your pattern in that book and be positive. Lovely. Okay, what's this? There's some joint. This is some, well, I love spines. I mean, I love, you know, skeletons. This is obviously from some sort of a medication. But look at all those. Oh, it's a pad. So rip it off. Write a note. Cool. Oh, I remember bidding on this because I thought it would make a cute cover. Maybe a little bit bigger than I knew, but, or, you know, bigger than, maybe it has to be a tall skinny. Or maybe I have to fussy cut around something, but that's beautiful as well. Oh, see, it's been so, oh, I think I remember bidding on these. They have a kind of a, oh, it's sheer. I was going to say they have kind of a mauve look to them, but maybe it's picking up from, maybe, I don't know. Anyway, these are nice. I'm going to launder them though, because they're so crisp now. And then it takes the sizing out of the fabric, and then you kind of have a better idea of, in fact, I'll wash this too. Okay, we're going to have some laundry happening later. Did I bid on this, or did she just... See, that's the problem. It's so many months in them. And look at this. Guess where this is going? That's beautiful. You know, there was a little store in my town that had a closing out sale, and I bought a couple of peacock feathers. I don't know if I'll ever like this. I don't know what a person would have done with this, but I'll tell you, if it was a garment, you'd surely want it lined because it is kind of scratchy. But whether, I don't know what, this is probably the right side, but beautiful for what we do. Beautiful. Oh, I won't wash that because I don't think it's washable. Is this some subliminal suggestion to keep making purple journals? Oh, and look at this. Never really seen eyelet in that color. That's cool. Oh, and this is like Swiss dot, but it's also got a vertical stripe in it. That's cool too. Oh, Carol. What can I say? What can I say? This stuff is gorgeous. What do we have here? See, again, love the envelope. Some tags. What do you call these? Vocabulary card? Swath. See, that's like, isn't that good for a farm journal? Oh, Hazelton. Well, it's not exactly Hazelton, but, or not the same spelling. These are really nice. Number one, the color. Oh, there's some fading or something going on here. Look at this. But the fact that it was like they're real. They're not, you know, sort of like a ticket roll that we can buy these days. These were actually used for some event, so that's cool. Okay, oh, I remember bidding on these. I don't know what's going on here. That's just stuck in there. Was this like a bonus in the... I don't understand this. Anyway, I remember bidding on a few of these because I had never... Okay, it's called Cook's Illustrated. 2006, 2014, and 2008. But there's a whole wad of... Okay, let's see what this is. Editorial. I don't know, maybe this was a bonus thing in every butterflying the turkey. Okay, we'll just have a quick peek in one of them. Okay, these are all the extra bits. Oh, wouldn't those make a cute, like a belly band? A vertical belly band? Oh. Oh. I think this is probably why I bid on them. Beautiful. Okay, let's just get a feel for what this is like. So the paper is quite nice. Oh. Again, I guess. Good taste, Hazel. Bidding on these. So it looks like this is essentially black and white, but with these beautiful illustrations. And then they splurged on some color on the back. I said I wouldn't do this, but yeah, so all black and white. Yeah, so the only color in it is basically front and back cover. I love those. I'm running out of space to put these. Okay. Oh, I remember. I have so many zippers, but why did I bid on these? Who knows? I think I wanted the packaging more so than the zipper. And of course, one day I'm going to do something with this maroon burgundy color. Wouldn't this packaging... Oh, see? You can't really... Oh, maybe this is letting go. Let's just see. See, I guess, you know, you buy it as a customer, you buy it and then you just sort of open it along here, but I don't want to wreck the packaging. Oh, look at it. So let's take the zipper out. Wouldn't that be a, well, how long is this? This is 10 1/4 inches. This could be a well, maybe it would have to be shortened a bit, but this could be a pocket in a tall, skinny journal, and it's even got this little cellophane window here. Got these little notchy things here, though. Anyway, that'll take a little bit of thinking, but yeah, cool, cool, cool. Okay, what else? What in the world is this? Of course, I don't know what it is in the US, but in Canada, if you ever tried to put anything in a tube, anything cylindrical, whether you used like a tube or just rolled something up, you would pay dearly to have that mailed. Oh, so she just rolled up a bunch of stuff that she thought I would... Oh, my goodness. So this is like foil. I guess this is wrapping paper. So this purple one says Happy Holidays. Happy Holidays. And then this silvery one that's so flashy. Okay, let's... Sorry, I hope I'm not making you... I'm just going to re-roll this. kind of making you dizzy with this movement. So there are those foily ones. Oh, look at this. Must be my Sir Moose-a-lot that's here. I haven't, let me just reach for him. I haven't had him at Canada Day especially. He should be here watching all this. I've got some washi tape hanging from his rack. Hey, look, there's your brother. So this is wallpaper. This would be great also for my black and white journal. Oh, so it's more pieces of the same thing, because here he is there. Oh, and here's like a cow and a calf. Cool. Oops, going upside down. Oh, isn't this lovely? You know, we can admire these wallpapers, or like sort of look back in time. But can you honestly imagine having this on your wall? Isn't that a bit busy? I mean, it's beautiful for our purposes. Look, a little hummingbird even. Love it. And then this. Are those Canada geese? Hard to tell. But beautiful. Like, you know, we have, I mean, other than this year, we have many days of sunshine and wide open prairie skies. So I think Montana calls itself big sky country. Well, so are we. So these are cool also. I think the girl knows I have a weakness for oh, sorry. Nothing like smacking you in the face with some wallpaper. I mean, gift wrap. Speaking of gift wrap, I see more at the bottom here. Beautiful. Beautiful. This would kind of go in my blush journal, I think. Oh, yeah. Doesn't that just sort of say Victorian to you? I'll add these to my collection. Thanks, Carol. Okay. A treasury of nostalgic collectibles. Did I bid on this or did I not? No recollection. But it's cool. Oh, 1980. Someday might have to do a video on, oh, and there it is. Someday might have to do a tutorial on how to read Roman numerals. I can see a lot of fussy cutting taking place in this one. That's really nice too. Look at that author. He dressed for the part, I guess, for his author photo. Okay, so then there are these sorts of things. Why not go out on a limb? That's where the fruit is. Well, that's true. Oh, and she sent me, again, getting thrilled with the packaging. I've seen her doing pockets. In fact, she did her pick-a-pocket video using some of these windows with these giant, or some of these envelopes with these giant windows. See, I never get, we don't have that, or at least I don't get these kind with any of the mail that we get. and I know that she has also sort of apologized in her videos or explained that, you know, she tries to tell the family how to open envelopes, but, you know, this is sort of typical of how I do it too. So I feel your pain, Carol. thanks for those. Oh, look, Canada Day stickers. Can't pick those up. Cool. These are beautiful. And of course, that's right up my color palette. These are irises. Oh, those are vellum. Those are cool. And what do we have here? Acid free, great for scrapbooking. Oh, so these are stickers too. Again, beautiful. But, you know, we know there's going to be, and these are embossed. Like those, I like using these kinds of things for page edge designs, page edge decoration. With all that purple fabric she sent, I think I have now some stuff to do some decorating with as well. Okay, let's see. We're getting to the bottom. I can see the bottom of the box. Oh, some cardstock. Oh, love that color. Yeah, I do. I have a fair bit of cardstock, but some of these jewel tone colors I don't have, so that's great. And now I keep my papers, my surplus papers, where I just have a few pieces of something. I keep them in those mesh zippered bags, so it saves looking through drawers or whatever. And then you kind of keep your whole pieces and partial pieces all together. So that's great. I'll put that there. Okay. The Golden Guide to American Antiques. I like little books like this too, because again, lots of possibilities for fussy cutting, turning them into cards. Oh, my daughter collects, well, she started out with cabbage, sort of like Majolica. You know, so she has bowls and a soup tureen, and of course I was like her personal shopper there for a while anytime I saw them. But I've learned the hard way. Send a photo first, get the okay, don't just buy it, because you know I could end up stuck with it. Yeah, this is cool. A Cupboard Full of Dreams, Poems of a Woman's Happiness. See, these kind of little gift books are perfect, are a perfect size. This one is 7.5 by 5.5. And probably, yeah, sewn in signatures. 1973. See, wouldn't that be good in my copper colored, in my copper journal? Yeah, this is really good. Yes, I'm adding that to that box. Part of what I've been doing in this sort of slowed down recovery phase is trying to get a handle on and revisiting some of the contents of the, I guess you'd call them project boxes. So in the beginning, I heard about, oh, this was from a recent sale. I heard people talking about project boxes, and different people use different things. The ones I chose were the ones that Dollar Tree sells. They're bigger than a sheet of paper and have a cover, and they're maybe 2.5 inches or 2 3/4 inches deep. So I had those, you know, so I had purple, and I had farming and fairies, and you name it, I had a thing started. But, you know, fast forward a couple of years of just throwing oh, see, these are cute too, of throwing things into them. And then very soon you lose track of what you have. You haven't looked at it for years, so I started going through some of those. And of course, many of them needed to be bumped into or moved into bigger boxes because now they need a tote as opposed to just a little plastic container. Yeah, these were, I think this was the last sale I attended. Carol had a bunch of these little booklets. So this is like, these are all 1976. And yeah, the centerfold is a paper doll. And of course, if you saw as I was flipping, a lot of, you know, cute little ads and so on. So this will be fun too. Ooh, blue ink. It's always kind of a nice change when you get, you know, it's just the novelty of a different colored ink too that's really nice. Okay. Oh, Alberta Wildlife Viewing Guide. Isn't it funny how some of these things make their way to another country? Well, I guess, well, of course it goes both ways. 1990. Okay, Edmonton Park. Okay, so Jasper, Banff, Region 8. That's where we were this weekend. Oh, and I was so happy. Of course, driving through the park, I was hoping to see some wildlife. So the first day we saw a herd of elk. And so that was really nice. Then on the next day, when we just drove through to go to the town site of Jasper, we saw a black bear run across the road. And some of those, I guess, no, they're not. I guess they're bighorn sheep. So they're the sheep with the big curved horns. But it's, I guess they're still losing, like shedding their winter coat because they looked pretty bad. I mean, their hair was awful. Okay, do we have... Yeah, so this Switzer, that's some of the roads around there are named for him. So we didn't see that guy, but we did see, I guess, the sheep. Well, that's it for drawings. Cool. A California girl sends an Alberta girl a book on wildlife. Okay. Wedding of the Winds waltz. Again, you know, the color is just right. Good, and a red star. Was this a problem area here? Work this page. Teachers and their red pens. Tomorrow is my turn. This is cool too. And then this could work its way. Oh, recorded by Elvis Presley. The Wonder of You. This is like one of those optical things. That'll go into my black and white journal. Okay, and then this. Look at this beautiful... Yeah, the other day, she was Carol was adding stuff, I guess, right till the last minute. Like, I think the day before they were leaving home. She was saying, just sends this random text. John Deere or International Harvester? I write back, JD, of course, because that's the color of equipment we have in the yard. I didn't know that John Deere did such fancy, like this is embossed, and it's beautiful. Do we have a year? It's telling us that it's number 32, but do we know what year that was? Oh, it's got to be old. Look at this guy. In 1837, John Deere built the world's first steel plows. Oh, this is precious. But again, you know, people, you number a catalog, but you don't bother putting the year. Even these index pages are telegraphic code for. I have a John Deere catalog. However, mine is soft cover. It's from, I think, 1912. The cover is pretty ratched up. But this is a beautiful book. Beautiful. Better not let my husband see it. This would be, okay, what size is this? 11 by 8 by 11. This could be the ultimate journal cover for a farm book. I just wish there was a year. I guess I could Google that and maybe try to figure it out. Oh, Carol, that is beautiful. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. And then the final item is some, and like she said, I hope you're still working on your blush journal because there's some blush stuff coming. Sorry for the crinkling, but I don't really want to cut that twine if I don't have to. Okay, so there's some pink. Kind of looks like grosgrain. Cool, but look at this. So it's got the wired edge, obviously. Beautiful. That would make great pockets. Or even use part of it on the cover, like let this be the base of the, you know, a journal topper, and just build like layer on top of it, because it's you know, it's got enough oomph to it that it would hold up to layering. And then this is beautiful too, because I love those flourishy kind of things. Golden sort of ivory color. A little tag with some other little ribbon samples. That's a good color there. And then what is this? Again, these little ratty-tatty things that are holding things together are treasures in themselves. Okay, open this up. Look how beautiful that is. So it's, when it's all unfurled, it's what, about 3.5 inches or 4 inches wide? That is gorgeous. I love it. So of course I will press this to get the full view of the, although it's kind of nice when it's all crinkly too. Anyway, Carol, I love everything you sent. And of course, like a good girl, I will open those last envelopes as you say and when you say. But I just love that, well, I guess you've been doing what I've been doing. You know, you have a box set aside and you think, oh, Carol would love this. oh, Hazel would love this. And you throw it in and you throw it in, and before you know it, you got 50 pounds worth of stuff. And wondering, how am I going to get it to her? Everything has just been, I think the beauty of it is, number one, it's a token of generosity. It's a token of affection. And it also indicates careful listening. And yeah, so as I said, she was, still throwing things into the box the day before they were leaving. And she says, anything else? Like, I want to be a fairy godmother. So I think that you earned your wings. You are a fairy godmother, even if I didn't make it easy sometimes. Wasn't very compliant because I hate to ask for things. But I guess the people who are listening carefully pick up on clues and cues, and without me knowing that I'm conveying that stuff. So anyway, I love it all. Thank you so much. And I am confident that one day our paths will cross. I know that is possible because it happened with Kim and Thelma. So it's just a matter of, and honestly, if it wouldn't have been for this family wedding, I may have made a trip to Denver just so we could hang out for the day. But anyway, I am confident that day will come. But in the meantime, I love having you as a friend from far away. And yes, and I hope that when your box gets to you, you are as equally pleased with what I've sent you. Thanks so much. Love you, kiddo. Okay, bye-bye.